This lesson is on the ankle tape job.
Okay. Normally, when you take an athletic, not in class, you're gonna use tough skin. You're gonna spray. You spray the tough skin, and after you spray this tough skin, you will use two heel lace pads. The heel lace pads are used on the ankle joint here, on the anterior aspect and the posterior aspect of the ankle, because you don't want to cut the individual. Now, after you do that, you use pre-wrap. Not all the time we're going to use pre-wrap. In this case, we are. So we're going to start down at the metatarsals, go around, okay, and you're essentially going to anchor all this area down. You're going to have no windows. Okay, one layer is sufficient, no more than that. Once you finish there, you start with the two anchors. Okay, anchor one, start from the medial to lateral. Okay, anchor one, anchor two. After you finish your two anchors, you're going to do three stirrups. You start from the medial side always to the lateral side. Remember, medial to lateral, medial to lateral. Okay, you'll start from the mid shaft here, and you're gonna hit the medial malleolus here. Okay, okay, and it's gonna go down the bottom of the heel and land on the opposite side, pretty much in the same place you originated. Now and then after you finish the first one, you're gonna anchor it down. Okay, so you anchor this down. Now you have your second stirrup. Overlap it. This one's gonna be pretty much right on top of the malleolus almost. Okay, you're gonna come back to the opposite side, lay it down, then anchor. Okay, anchor these guys down. Then your third could be angled a little bit because you want to make sure that the stirrups are on the heel, not on the arch. Remember, on the heel. Angle it just a hair, still overlapping the medial malleolus, come over the lateral malleolus, and landing down. Now, by this time, depending on the person's size, foot size, ankle, leg, and so forth, you may end up doing now just horseshoes. You may not. You may be just doing anchoring down. In this case, it's probably a horseshoe. So you'll start from the medial side, flat, let it come this way, and let it end on the opposite side. The horseshoes are used. Remember that, used. They do not attach. Okay. So in this case, you're going to do this gentleman's size, two of them. Okay. So you got your ankle. Okay. Two anchors, three stirrups, two horseshoes. Now in this case, you're going to go with two figure eights. Start from the very bottom. Start from the bottom where you kind of ended up on the stirrups. Okay, gonna come up and go around. Occasionally, the figure eight is gonna be perfect. Occasionally, it's not. Therefore, you have to re-angle this. Remember, you have to have flat surface on the bottom. Okay, here's your second figure eight. A little bit closer. Okay, that's it. Two figure eights. Now, heel locks. We need two heel locks. In this case, you're going to start at a 45-degree angle, hitting the outside of the medial malleolus. Start from there. You're going to go down behind the Achilles, beneath the heel, over the top, behind the ankle, over the front. You're going to X out. You're going to come down, the bottom of the heel, X the bottom of the heel. You're going to come back up, and you're there. You have an upside down V, you have an X here, and then you have an X in the bottom. Okay, that's your first heel lock. Now your second heel lock, you just do it the opposite direction. Same thing, okay? Same thing you did, just now you go in the opposite direction. You gotta make sure you tug on it pretty good. And occasionally, this will happen to you, okay, where you can't go. It's gonna cut. So, if that happens to you, just rip it and restart where you're supposed to be going, okay? And continue and finish. Not always your tape job is going to be perfect, but you have to get the angles correctly. Now, you're almost done. Now you have to close it up. Okay? Remember, no open windows. Two, three. And if you want to make it look super pretty, then you put another strip at the bottom. And you are done. This is an ankle tape job, or otherwise known as a closed basket weave tape job.